right. Well. I'm 1 minute late, but I think we're okay for now. I'm gonna come over here. Of course, folks, it's the classic. We're doing what we usually do. But actually today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna go live on TikTok and then we're gonna get right into it. So let's just do this. Warframe's gonna be right there. Just hit that. Boom. And I think we're good to go. TikTok. There you go. Oh my god. Anyway, TikTok, we're good to go. Let's come over here and pause this. So I've lowered the bitrate on TikTok. I want to see if that does a little bit better. But let's just get right into it, folks. Oh, I need to move this over a little bit. Okay, here we go. So what are we doing today? Obviously today, you know, if you've been keeping up with what's going on, this is the last rotation of Steel Path circuits for me. And then beyond that, I'm essentially saying like there's a few variants that I need, but beyond that, I'm pretty much done with circuits. And you know, it's inevitable, it's gonna happen, but it's good to be done. So that's number one. That's pretty sick. I would definitely also say that I don't know. I have a couple ideas. Like I think the streams are gonna be more about like, you know, how can you prep for the new content, like doing the, I don't even know, like getting Chains of Harrow. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but you know, obviously TennoCon just happened, and you know, Whispers in the Wall and 1999 all came out. So that was just, I mean, it was just way too cool. So I should have done a reaction because I was working, so I could have easily like just done a blind reaction to both of them and just, oh, I feel like it would have, I missed out. I think that would have been a pretty good video, but I don't know if anyone cares about my reaction. I think we're just gonna kind of move on. Anyway, let's come over here. So yeah, what are we talking about today? I mean, today the video title is, you know, turning Steel Path circuits into easy mode, and it's like, what does that mean? Well, this should be obvious to everyone. Like, the way to make Steel Path circuits easier should be pretty obvious to everyone, and we're gonna get right into it, and I think it's all gonna make sense in a little bit. So let's just come over here. Oh, let's come over to the circuit. So as you can see, I'm getting Ack and Brunt, and then that's pretty much it. Aerial attacks are gonna throw an axe, whatever. Let's get going. Let's just show it off. So yes, of course, Steel Path circuits. Essentially the basic idea is you need something to carry you. You need at least one, either a Warframe or a weapon that can really sustain you for a decent amount of time. So you're talking about, you know, we're going into this rotation and I'm getting, you know, jack shit. I'm getting Revenant. I'll take Revenant. I think he's a pretty good choice. And then we get, what do we get? Scourge Prime. Oh, we do get Prisma Gorgon, which is actually Gorgon incarnon. That's going to be a snag. I would say Tenna Exec is probably a good snag. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Oh my god, and that's the Kuva Nukor. So we got a couple good examples of, you know, Warframes or weapons that will carry you. We have the Gorgon Incarnon. We have the Kuva Nukor, and of course we also have the Tenna Exec, which is just a heavy blade. So those are the two categories that are pretty easy for anyone to understand. You pretty much need every Warframe, and you need a lot of weapons. You need as many weapons as you can possibly get if you want to be surviving in Steel Path circuits. You need to at least guarantee that you'll get one weapon that you have a build for. You know, even the Sheev is a pretty decent build. The Rakta Dark Dagger is a pretty decent build. Like, all these weapons, you know, especially the melee weapons, which is kind of the real secret, is like, you need to have a lot of melee weapons because melee weapons are going to get a huge buff in Deviri just because of how Deviri works. So it's like, it's a pretty basic concept, and those are the two big things that are going to make you survive. Warframes and weapons, which should be obvious. It's kind of caveman gameplay, but it's good to just put it out there. Like, you need to have as many Warframes and weapons as you can possibly collect. You need to basically be maxing out your Warframe capacity, especially, like, and getting a lot of primes is going to be useful as well, because, like, look at, I mean, like, my Revenant has 750 health with 0 health mods. So those are the two big ones, and obviously the last one is Decrees. And you're really basically saying you need to be choosing good decrees, like actually good decrees. Venomous Touch is a very good decree. So we're going to be going through this and kind of pointing out some good decrees. Oh, I need to do a decree tier list. Oh, that's going to be too good. But the good decrees are very obvious. I want to say, I know somebody's dropping some likes. I'm seeing that right off the bat. So let's come over here. And then, of course, shiny hunting is like whatever. But that's more just decrees. Like, get the shinies. Get the decrees. It's just way too easy. But yeah, I mean, like, what is Deviri? It is just, oh, it's an exterminate. I think the ones that I get a little bit fucked up on are, like, maybe, definitely defense. I would say excavation. It's probably defense, excavation, survival, honestly. And then probably also assassination now. But assassination is such a weird one that it's like, dude, I hate assassination. Like, doing a jackal mission is just so rough. So here we go. We're gonna get into some real gameplay. This is a really fun idea because I've been talking to, like, people love the Kuva Nukor, but I've always said, like, Kuva Nukor is a fucking ammo hog. Like, because the crit chance is only like 20%, it's still gonna be so low. Not gonna lie, I need help playing this game. It confuses me, but my friend, having 2 primes are good. Yeah, I mean, well, having 5 primes is better, but I mean, it's the endless loop. Like, you want to have as many frames as you can get. You want to start out with Warframes. So before you get one decent weapon, you know, the Kuva weapons are a lot better. And, you know, from what I can tell from chat, what chat's been saying, you can pretty much get the Kuva weapons at any level. They are difficult, so that's going to be the big thing, but it's like you can kind of get a Kuva Lich pretty early. And it's like you can get the Kuva Czar, and then you're basically set for most gameplay. I mean, it's just an absolute classic. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at the gameplay right now. Like, here's the thing, folks. I don't have a crit chance buff. I don't have a crit chance buff on Revenant. I have a power strength buff, but that's literally about it. That's pretty much all I got. So I'm actually, like, better off using this bad boy, which is the Prisma Gorgon, which is the Gorgon incarnon. So here we go. Fully torqued in half a magazine. That's what you want to see. I might have actually used Revenant for this energy. Speed frame is the real end game. Dude, I was thinking about making a whole video about that. Like, because for me, speed frame is like, dude, if you're doing speed frame in, like, the whatever the Fortuna raceway is, where it's like you go from one end to the edge of the map, it's like that's not what you need speed for. What you need speed for is, like, relic runs. Like, you want to be the fastest in the relic run, because that's an actual tile set. You have to actually aim where you're going. It's fucking annoying. Like, you end up on the Cirrus tile set, you're doing a fucking Lith relic run on the Cirrus. You're like, fuck off. Oh my god, it's so ass. How's the new job going? Oh, dude, Wolf. What are we, I think, is it September yet? I guess today is maybe the last day of August, or second to last day of August. But anyway, like, I'm like 2 months into the job at this point. Like, I'm honestly, well, I'm working and I'm fucking up less and less, which is kind of the whole idea. But oh my god, tomorrow's the last day. Okay, yeah, so I got a handle. I will say my phone, the Pixel 5a, exploded. And so I ended up getting a replacement after about a week, and it was, oh my god, close contagion. Did you guys see that? Did you guys catch that? Daniel Reyes in chat. I see that. Did you see those decrees? I should have held onto that screen for a little bit longer. Those were like 3 S tier decrees. Those were insanely good. I'm getting a new phone this Saturday, dude. Which one are you getting? Here's the thing. I'm of the mindset now that I should just get an iPhone. I think it is just, like, superior. I hate to say it. I think doing the iPhone Apple Watch combo would also be pretty nice. I think that would be the main thing. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't need the whatever the AirPods Max. I don't need the regular AirPods. I mean, the actual, well, I don't know. Android 10 times better. Yeah. Samsung F12 or 13. Oh shit. Well, here's the thing. Like, the place that I work at is like a phone repair place. Like, they do phone repairs as well as like sell batteries and shit. But it's like the Google Pixel, which is, in my opinion, is like one of the best like value for money Androids on the market, and it's actually like a really decent phone. Their whole opinion is like, if anything happens to that phone, it's basically fucked. Like, you're gonna lose the in-display fingerprint. Like, you're gonna... Oh, it's just annoying as hell. So that's kind of the whole mindset. That's the vibe. Just don't break your phone. If you're gonna get the Pixel, just don't break it. Don't have anything happen to it. Shout out New Crimpy Shark. Is that right? Crimpy Shark? Am I reading that right? Hey, shout out New Crimpy Shark. Let's get going. I'm looking for this last shiny, and it's pissing me off. Okay. Maybe we'll get a good decree. Maybe we won't. But this is basically the whole gameplay. Is like, look for the shinies. It's a lot easier. Obviously I'm doing it. Oh, we fixed laptops. I don't know. Some laptops are worse than others. If it's like a screen repair, it's like, no, fuck off. Like, no. Or if it's like you have to get under the screen, like if it's like a laptop tablet, it's like, nope. No, absolutely not. Also, I have a question. What should I do after New War? We'll definitely get the Zeramin. And then do Steel Pass circuits for some free weapon upgrades. The Zeramin is kind of cool. You can get some nifty, I guess, like, you can get some nifty, what am I trying to say? Like, arcanes. There's some pretty good ones in the Zeramin. But beyond that, it's like, you can also get free Kuva if you get, like, 5 Void Plumes a week. So that's kind of also, like, a fun... you know, it's like a weekly. I think of it just as like a really easy weekly. It's just like, go out, do 5 exterminates, and you're pretty much good. Just my power button needs to be fixed. Oh yeah, dude, fixing a power button is like, fuck off. I mean, come on, man. I would never. I haven't been working there nearly long enough to do any of that shit, but it's a vibe. It's fun. It's fun nonetheless. Here we go. Let's do this. Hit him with a breach surge. Let's see if we can get some good sparks. Some good just kind of clearing out everybody. Yeah, there you go. Let's do it one more time. Boop, boop. Just kind of click, and then they all go by. And then I feel like I don't need to waste a bunch of my shots on these little guys. I can kind of just go... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hang on one second. So I think I just broke this weapon. So this is the thing to keep in mind. I just took Smoldering Strike, but I'm using a Tenet weapon, which means I'm actually, like, not using 2 weapons. Molt Arcanes are good. Yeah, yeah. I'm not using 2 weapons, so I'm not getting that... or, excuse me, 2 weapons. What am I saying? 2 elemental mods. I'm not using 2 mods for viral. I'm only using 1 because I get that free built-in damage type. So what that means is now I only have a cold mod. So you do a cold mod with a fire damage, and now I just have blast damage, and that's it. And it's just like, whatever, dude. Seriously, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, because you can get a couple melee buffs and just pretty much be fine. Oh, this guy's going to heal off of me. Let's see how good... I don't know. I don't know how good this is going to be. Let's see. I mean, we're kind of chunking him. There you go. Too easy. So this is kind of the whole thing. Like, this is a really bad example, because I have, what? Prisma Gorgon, Gorgon Incarnon, 1 shotgun. I have Tenet. What is this? Tenet Exec. Tenet Exec is a classic, as always. Does Revenant's 4 scale off of strength? I mean, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see Archonway in chat. What else am I missing? I don't think I missed anything. Yep, you're reading right. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. No, that's pretty... Yeah, it's obviously Revenant's 4 scales off of strength. I mean, I have like 250 strength after like all the buffs and everything. It's like, it's just savage, dude. It's savage. Let's just come over here. I feel like I'm going to hit a little bit of a Breach Surge. Just a stanky ass Breach Surge. I love Breach Surge on Revenant. I love Breach Surge on a lot of different frames. Those 2 words are just really, really annoying to say. So yeah, so I kind of just hold down click. You can also press 3 during your 4 and you'll kind of move faster. So it's kind of a cool, neat trick. But yeah, it's just too easy, folks. Seriously too easy. Like, that's what I'm saying, guys. Do it if you want the game to be super, super hard. Do endurance runs, or like do conjunction survival. That's my whole thing. Like, conjunction survival is so annoying, especially it's like every 5 minutes you just get fucked. You just get fucked by everything. So it's like you're bound to fail. Do not worry about it. Just hang tight. You can handle it. Don't sweat. Not gonna lie, I want a nuclear radiation warframe. Oh, dude, like the Elytron that has just like the nuke. Like the Elytron is like a weird kind of off-kilter type of Arcwing, but it just has this 4 ability that's just like this fucking nuke, and it's like so... It's like, what were they thinking? Oh my god. I was also thinking, like, when the whole like Companions 2.0 update comes out, I don't know, I feel like I might do a patch notes review. Like, I might go through the patch notes and kind of explain them to you guys, and then do a stream as well. I don't know what you guys think about that. Like, kind of going over the patch notes, and then, you know, when I talk about a segment, then going and reviewing the segment and talking about that. I don't know how that sounds. What happened to Willing? To Wukong. Oh. Wukong is still dope. I mean, I still love Wukong. Like, Wukong is one of those frames that you almost never need to worry about. Like, he's just so classic. He's just... I mean, he's the standout. Like, his update is so awesome. He went to get some bananas. Jesus. I mean, he is monkey. But I mean, the Wukong stone skin is just like way too sick. The Samedi skin, I think it's called. It's just an absolute classic. Let's hit him with a little bit of this. Let's hit him with this. Do that. Okay, here we go. There we go. Too easy. And of course, you just click them and they die. So the other thing is, like, I've got a couple ideas in terms of, like, there's a few bosses in the game that we could go over. Like, I think I might do like a how to do a profit taker solo, like how to do, you know, exploiter orb. I don't know if exploiter needs to be done solo because it's not like super hard. It's just kind of like, are you going to actually get someone else playing exploiter orb? So it's like there's a couple bosses. Basically what I'm saying is, for these streams, I'm kind of running out of intro ideas, so you might just start seeing more of the classic, like, just, you know, steel pass circuits and chill, because it might not even be steel pass circuits. It might just literally be Warframe and chill. Like, I might just do a thumbnail for how to do Zeramin. Like, it'll just be, you know, killing angels in the Zeramin, like, because that's a weekly that I just need to do. So I feel like we have a couple ideas. I mean, you know, I think we might move to more of just like a classic format once we get most of the videos out of the way. And of course, you know, you can remake them and do whatever you need, but I think it'll be good to, like, yes, I think, wait, what you guys saying? You should guide them through the junctions. Oh, dude. I think that would be awesome to get some community engagement and, like, but I definitely think, like, I was planning on doing like a here's Master Rank 1 to Master Rank 8. Like, here's the grind, and maybe I do it from my account, or maybe I do it from the Master Rank 1 account and do it right and proper. But I know they're planning on doing a couple updates about that, but I don't really know. Oh, we still have an excavation. Fuck off. Like, if Hallow... Wait, what are you guys saying? Like, if Hallow Ground and the Kuva Nukor had a baby, maybe that melts through wall. So what if it had the close contagion effect? What if it was like a damage spreading effect, but not in the same vein as like a Kuva Nukor where it's a beam, but it's simply like whenever you deal damage to somebody, it spreads to every enemy in 15 meters or some absurd number like that. And so you're just like, you know, like you're dealing radiation damage, but then you're also dealing like whatever damage you deal, you know, based on that radiation damage. Like, it's essentially like a curse. But I guess that's literally just Kullervo, isn't it? Like, that's Kullervo's ability. But I think it would be more like, it's like the radiation would be like a curse that spreads. So it's like it's like, well, that's just Saren then. Oh shit, that's just Saren. Oh god. See, now I'm trapped. Like an explosive that spreads as a wave through every enemy. So it deals the damage proc in an area. It's an AoE in an area, and then it's like a wave that washes over enemies. So let's see what kind of decrees we get. As always, decrees are the real secret. Deadly momentum, absolute snag. That's an easy choice. Number one easy choice. That's what we want to see. We want to see a bunch of simple answers. We don't want anything complex. We don't want to make a weird build. We want top tier ones only. Top tier decrees only. That's my whole philosophy. Excuse me. Let's just get on with it. I definitely need to hit my 2. Let's see. What else can we get? Smoldering Strike. Fuck off. Wormling's Aid. That's an easy snag. Wormling's Aid is going to give you a free bonus hit. So whenever you hit something, it's going to hit them again for 40% damage with a guaranteed corrosive proc. Excuse me for the voice crack, but I am just getting into it right now. So Wormling's Aid is a new one, and it's an absolute snag. It's an instant yes. So that's what you want. You don't want any wishy-washy decrees. You want to snag the good ones, and if you don't get a good one, you re-roll that shit, and if you run out of re-rolls, then whatever, get fucked. You can leave. Okay, you don't need to go for 3 tiers. Okay, if you play the game right, you'll have enough Warframes and weapons that you can just go in for another one and be like, oh, fuck, I only have... I think my last one was like the Prisma... what's the Grineer weapon? The Grikata. It was a Prisma Grikata. And it was maybe like the dual Skana. But it's like even the dual Skana is still like a dual sword, so it has like that built-in slash proc moveset. So it's still like pretty savage. Not anything you really need to worry about. So let's just go in like super serious. I'm not really worried. I mean, you're dealing enough damage that it's like seriously just kind of whatever at this point. I mean, yeah, Kuva Nukor is clutch, especially like Kuva Nukor is way more clutch, not only because of close contagion, but also because I'm using an incarnon weapon. And so like my primary just doesn't use ammo. Like I'm going to use half a clip of the Gorgon, which is like 1 ammo box. And then boom, I have a full incarnon and I got 20 charges and I've used 4 of them. And look, I can click them and all of them are dead. Just, they're all gone. And so this is the idea. Like, especially in Steel Path circuits, like maybe if you're doing the last zone and you're going for tier 10, then yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, 9-10 waves, and they're gonna be like level 300 after that. And so it's like maybe these weapons don't keep up, but you're gonna have so many fucking decrees that you're just gonna be a monster. I want a Kullervo, but for primary weapons. Oh, you're right. Wait a minute. There is no ricochet weapon for primary weapons yet, is there? No. They're all just chain beam weapons. They're all just chain beams. So that's the trade-off. I mean, I guess that's the thing, is you're just going to get Boar, which is Kullervo. You're going to get Torrid, which is also Kullervo. I mean, that's what I'm saying, folks. Like, chain beam, ricochet is the way. Ricochet is the way is just way too weird. So, you know, you got to be careful with slogans like that. But we're just going to get into some real serious gameplay. I mean, it's an excavation, but you're seeing, like, I click 1, and then no one does anything. They just kind of go passive, and then I just shoot them with my Prisma Gorgon Incarnon, and I just kind of rock and roll. So it's way too easy, folks. I mean, seriously. I want to say shout out Daniel. I mean, he's blown up the chat. But yeah, I mean, like, I feel like this is Pablo at work. Like, Pablo knows. He's like, oh, you guys want chain beam weapons? You want ricochet weapons? Oh, I got you, you son of a bitch. Like, I got you. You know, do not worry about that. Like, I can tell. He plays the game exactly the same as I do. That's what I know. He knows what's good. He knows what's secret. He's a master. Oh, we have 1,000 likes. God damn. Dude, shout out. Shout out the boys. We've got what? 2 more of these guys, and then we're just pretty much out of here. I'm going to wait a little bit longer so I can get a decent breach surge. We're going to click this guy. Oh, they're all dead. Almost all dead. I think if I click this and then do one more, they should be all dead. Yeah, there you go. All right, too easy. Look at this. Breach surge just putting in work. And we got like, what, 50 of these power cells just sitting here? I mean, it's just... Oh my god. It's just way too classic. But I mean, like, come on, folks. Who doesn't love chain beam weapons? I mean, like, it was so weird to, like, look at the Burstin incarnon and be like, dude, this guy is, like, faster than the Amprex. Like, this guy is faster than most beam weapons. So it's, like, it's actually, like, better than a lot of beam weapons. And it's just a fucking full auto. But it has, like, an AoE, so now it's, like, suddenly, like, the best funky beam you've ever seen. And it just rocks in just, like, the most criminal way. Am I right to say that Warframe players are deviant when it comes to killing enemies, but act like a child when it comes to teaching new players? I don't know. I think people can be, like, very opinionated and maybe not be as aware about it as they think. But it's like, my whole philosophy is, like, play every Warframe, play every weapon, and you'll know what you like and what you don't like. Like, for me, I heard Hydroid's getting a rework. Does that mean I'm going to take Coil Horizon off of Hydroid? Probably not, honestly. Like, because Coil Horizon Hydroid is so hilarious to me. Because Hydroid just has his first ability, which is, you know, built-in corrosive damage. So it's like, you just pull enemies in, you give them instant corrosive, and then you just delete them instantly. And it's like, it's so basic. It's an absolute classic build. And it's just like, do you need to change it? Not really. I want to see what Pablo's going to do in October, but, like, I also just want Grendel Prime, and I also want to see Dagoth, and I want to see what they do. So it's like, it's going to be way too sick. What frame is good for speed? I would say Volt has always been my classic, but Volt and Goss are only going to be super good if you have infested mobility, which is going to be it's only from Helminth. That's the basic gist of it. It's only from Helminth. So it's like, if you have Helminth, you're going to be way faster than someone who doesn't have Helminth. That's pretty much it. That's really as basic as it is. So it's like, getting Helminth is going to be a real necessity, and it's going to be kind of your #1 goal. But honestly, like, how hard is Demos really? Like, you can go in with a squad and you can be pretty much fine. Like, I'm not super worried about people doing Demos at this point in the game. Demos is, like, pretty classic, and most people's builds are, like, decently strong. So it's like, come on, folks, you got it. Get a good build, like, at least be a decent mastery rank so you can get, like, the Zorus or something. And then you're pretty much fine after that. Like, I think you can get the Zorus and the Stalta maybe at the same time. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a classic. Too good. Way too easy. Or are you talking about Steel Path? Because if you're talking about Steel Path, I would say most of the time my philosophy with Steel Path is, like, you need to be at least decently survivable if you want to do anything in the Steel Path. So it's like, yes, it means that you're probably going to be using Arcane Guardian and Grace on a lot of frames. Yes, it means you're probably going to be using Adaptation if you play like I do. But it's like, it's not something that you really need to worry about, because it's really more about, like, you need to have that combo of Warframe and weapon that you love. You know, whether that's like a Coil Horizon plus Baruuk, or, you know, I'm about to review Dread Incarnon. Like, Dread Incarnon is an absolute classic. So fun to use. And it's like, but if you have Dread Incarnon and, like, the Coil Horizon build, then you're just, like, mopping the floor, like, clearing out enemies, like, one-shotting so many enemies at once that it's, like, absolutely stupid. And the Dread Incarnon also just has, like, a really wide AoE. Like, it's just a big projectile, so it just comes in clutch. It's just like, oh my god. So much fun. I mean, I hope the stream looks okay. I mean, that's what I've always been worried about, is, like, it's going to recommend me certain shit, but I don't know. I'm just going to try and do my best. Yes, okay, we can get out of here. Alright, that's the first zone complete. Alright, here we go. I think I got a notification from my phone that I cough and snore when I sleep, which is just like, I don't know, Google is listening to me sleep. I like that. Anyway, we're going back in. Really too easy. All right, here we go. Canola sprout, whatever. Let's see what we get. I mean, this is what circuits is. It's like, okay, here we go. Let's do it all over again. Warframe, weapon, and decrees. That is the game plan. That is the secret strategy. That's pretty much it. Let's see what we get. Low-key garbage. Protea, no. I will take Baruuk, though. Baruuk is going to be a carry. Oh, my God. Shedu will carry me. Kestrel is garbage. Kreska is okay. I'm going to take Amphis, actually. I think Amphis might be able to rock. And, oh, is this the Athidai? Oh, it's the Athidai. I love the Athidai. So the Athidai has a function where if you can get a headshot, then you get infinite ammo. All of these decrees are garbage. The best one is probably Corrosive Grit. I would say maybe, but that's only if you have Wormling's Aid. Salted Wound, no. I'm going to say Smoldering Strike is going to be the best choice on this one, because Amphis already has built-in... I think I've built it with fire damage, so now I'm going to get even more fire damage. But the big thing is the standing combo for the staves is like a billion hits at once, so it's just like you're going to get a bunch of fire procs all at once, so do not worry about it. I'm going to try and not spam Baruuk's 4 as much, just because it's a little too, it's a little too criminal. And it's like, here's the thing. I think people have definitely said, like, oh, get to max combo and then switch to Baruuk, and then you'll have max red crits guaranteed. And it's like, that's too much work, dude. I go in and out of Baruuk's 4 too much. Bounce Back is really good. Proficient Fighter is also really good. But Proficient Fighter is a double stack, so that's what I'm going to take. First of all, before I kill myself, I'm going to hit this for 24 of these guys, and then we're just going to stand here and hit them with this and just see what kind of fire damage we can get off of this guy. But now we have a bunch of this going off, so we can spam this, hit this one more time, hit this, and then check our decree. So double Proficient Fighter, 30% efficiency is just like way too savage, so of course we're going to snag that. This is just a survival, so it's going to be an absolute classic. As you can see, I'm just deleting my restraint. I'm going to be at 0 restraint in like no time flat. Let's get some Athidai action going. Athidai is kind of a classic, but it's a little hard to use, as you can see. It's a little wild and crazy. And keeping that consistent headshot proc going, even though it's like a 7-second duration, I don't know if it's refreshable. No, it looks like it's not refreshable. So you're going to end up fucking yourself over in a couple situations, but I think it's still like a pretty cool weapon. But of course, comparing it to the Shedu is just, there's no point. I mean, the Shedu is just an absolute classic. Of course, I am using Viral on it, so I'm going to be getting like some weird like electricity procs, which is kind of cool for like shielded enemies that end up being a little bit strong in a weird way. But it's like, it's definitely something that you can like decide on yourself. It is a very weird weapon because it has a lot of built-in damage procs. Like, I think it has fire on the direct hit, and it has electricity on the explosion, so it's kind of a unique weapon, but I'm in the void, so, you know, whatever. Recast the 3. We're already at max Baruuk, so let's just do it. I want to see if we can get max combo or how fast we can do it. Okay, so we're at 4 times, whatever. I think we can hit this. So I want to see if this whole Baruuk shenanigan is really as true as people say it is. Okay, here we go. What did I do? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Yeah, no, it just resets it. I don't know what people are talking about. They're crazy, man. They're crazy, I tell ya. Yeah, here we go. Too easy. I mean, I have Arcane Avenger, so it's just super simple. Super simple. So I guess we will be spamming Baruuk. It is just classic gameplay. I mean, like, Baruuk is just... Oh, my God. He will always be one of my favorites. Oh, that's a huge lag spike, but I think we're still okay. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. There you go. We're just going to stay in Baruuk, I guess. And I think, honestly, using the blocking combo is going to be a little bit better because you don't just like send them into the void, you're actually pulling them towards you, which is probably going to be a little bit better for you because then you can do the whole slide attack into them and then pull them towards you combo. So it's kind of nice. I love it. I love it. I can't wait for auto melee. I mean, coming in October, I mean, it's going to come sooner than you think. That's what I'm telling you, folks. Sooner than you think. Oh, I guess I did not need to do that, but that's okay. Oh my god, here's the thing, folks. Halloween is way closer than you think, and I don't think I'll be able to do any kind of scary games. I don't think I'm going to stream that right now, but I do think at some point in the future it will be that Halloween is for scary games, and that will be, I mean, that'll be the best time of the year, folks. I know I'm going to love it. Okay, I think I'm safe. I think I did well as Baruuk, so I'm not really worried. Let's just do this. What do we got? How long? How long, folks? We're at 7:37, so we got a long time ahead of us. So it's like we've had some really good decrees. Of course, we have Baruuk, so Baruuk is just gonna solo. I mean, he's just way too criminal. Seriously, just too easy. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do this. I think I probably should have done solo steel path circuits, but that's okay. I might change that right now, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Go to the exterminate, and then we'll do a quick swap. Quick swap, Rooney. Okay, pause, edit. Turning solo steel path circuits into easy mode. There you go. Alright, too easy. Let's go. So what are we doing? First of all, I'm going to turn off Desert Wind until I can get it full again. Full again, mulligan. Yeah, so like Amphis both doesn't have slash damage and doesn't have crit. So it kind of sucks, but as you can see, I'm still kind of making it work. I'm not super worried. Amphis is still kind of a classic. I mean, look at this, folks. Get a little bit of smoldering strike action, but in the end, this is a spot for Shedu to come and clutch. But dude, this guy is actually tanky as fuck. Maybe we try out a little bit of Athadai action. Hang on, let's try this one more time. There you go. There's a headshot. So if you're in Athadai mode, then you're going to try and focus on the Eximus units, and you're going to do a little bit better. Good thing to keep in mind, not really super important. Oh, this guy isn't even dead? Fuck off. God damn. Tanky little dude. I mean, seriously. Let's come over here. Oh, we're at max restraint. Let's do this again. Boom. Let's come in here. Let's do this. Proficient fighter, we're going to max that out. So that's another secret when you're doing decrees is like, you really just need some kind of, what am I trying to say? Oh, I'm about to finish this mission. And I haven't collected a single shiny. When you're doing decrees, you want to try and max out a decree, because then it just gets out of the pool and you can focus on getting at least one other good decree started so you can max them out, because you just want to keep doing that over and over. Because getting that max rank is going to be really, really criminal. Just way too strong. I mean, it's like, seriously, what's not to love? Dude, here's the thing. Like, I've been thinking about this. I'm like, I want to design a game where every weapon or like every piece of gear has some kind of like modifier system associated with it. But then I also love the whole live disconnected. Are we gone on TikTok? Did we lose TikTok for a second? I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I think it should be okay. You guys let me know if you're still alive. I still see 5 people, so I think it's still okay, but I'm not sure. We're gonna come over here. I never take these black dudes. I never take the bad ones. Let's just say it that way. You know, that's gonna get clipped. That's an L, instant L. But you know, whatever. Comical. Anyway, envious economy. That's a good one. Casting an ability, makes the next ability not cost any energy. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not anything you need to really think about. You just kind of spam your abilities, and then you're pretty much fine. and you're going to have it active pretty often. So let's just use my operator, move like the wind as soon as I see one of the shinies, and then we'll just be going super speed mode. I mean, shout out O, who just says lol. Yeah, I mean, the dark, like the evil decrees I'm just fucking up over and over again. I mean, oh, you killed me. I mean, but I killed myself, but we'll try to stop saying that. But oh, I'm using up my Serene Storm. That's so embarrassing. Couldn't have done anything more cringe. I mean, seriously, in the span of 2 seconds to just double up on uber cringe is just like, fuck off. Let's snag that, and we're good. Let's come over here. Alright, too easy. I have a feeling I'm literally just going to have to throw away 2 bags of chips because I just can't eat them. Every time I eat them, I just feel like absolute dog shit. But Sun Chips to this day will always be S tier. To me, Sun Chips are the best. Vicious Barb, an actual rare decree in all its true form. Absolute classic. Let's come over here. Click this guy. Too easy. We need restraint like nobody's business. But I mean, that's the classic play of Baruuk. I mean, that's why you love Baruuk. But because it is just watch the restraint gauge 24/7. That's all you're doing. That's all you're thinking about. Check that gauge. Use it when it's maxed out, and you'll just be cruising and bruising. Seriously, nothing you have to worry about. I want more frames where the cooldowns and all that shit are like a separate icon. Like, please, can Chroma have some kind of dual facing duration thing on his HUD that's like bigger so I can tell when my 2 and my 3 are active? Because I always just let them run out, and it's so annoying. Oh my god. Please give me some kind of bigger duration clock. I just need that. It's just going to kill me so many times because I'll just let my 3 turn off, and I'm just like, oh my god. It just sucks. It sucks, dude. There's no way to say it. It just sucks. Let's come over here. Let's do this. And then I'm going to come up here. I mean, it is just grabbing orbs at this point. We're orb hunting. You love the gameplay. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dude, we might as well just do like angel hunting and chill. Something based like that. I don't even know. We got Elohim Green in chat. Shout out Elohim Green. Excuse me. I mean, the words just kind of muddy together at some point, but it is just an absolute classic. Good to see you, Elohim, as always. It's good to see the homies popping up in chat. That's what I'm saying. I got to be live for longer, and I also think it would, maybe do me good to go live a little bit earlier too, like maybe an hour earlier. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out. I don't know if it's sustainable to do like a 6 o'clock stream, but we'll have to find out. I think it's just classic. I mean, it's not something you need to worry about. Because if I'm doing it on my day off, then it's always going to be the same. I'm not going to have to worry about doing it after I'm home from work. But if I do have work, then it will have to probably be at 7. So I think, honestly, 7 will just be the sweet spot for me. I really stopped playing Warframe. Dude, well, Warframe 1999 and like Warframe Whispers in the Wall are just looking way too sick, so I just want to see more of it. It's just seriously an absolute classic. Way too much fun. I want to see more of it. I want to see more and more and more. I've been on Minecraft religiously. Yes! More Minecraft gameplay. I mean, Minecraft is one of those games that just never goes away. I just never want it to end. I want to always be playing Minecraft forever. Because you can just keep playing mod packs and other shit for as long as you want for the rest of your life. I mean, you just seriously never have to worry about anything. I was thinking about playing all the mods because I saw that it actually has like a quest system, like all the mods 8, and I was like, dude, I could fuck up some all the mods. I think that would be awesome. Just way too much fun. But I do also love the whole like adventure gameplay. Like that's also really fun, but I don't know. I think all the mods is actually the better choice. Because you can get like way more shit. Dude, I might just download that today. You kind of got me hooked. I feel like I could do just like a solo all the mod series and just, I think it has literally everything, so I could do questing and I could have jetpacks and I could pretty much have everything. And in the end you do the creative stuff. I've been on Skyblock. Yes. Like what would that be? Like Sky Factory or something like that, where you have all the mods. Is that what you would be playing? I'm not sure. But yes, I do think I will be doing that as soon as I log off. All the mods 8, it is. Because I think 1.18 is when they have the new terrain generation. That's pretty much it. No, it's a server. You drag viewers as well. Oh, dude, I feel it. I mean, oh my god. It's just too much fun. Okay, we're going in again. We're actually clearing out, like, way too many zones of this. Like, way too many zones. It's a server. I mean, dude, that's awesome. Oh, I see. Sky. Okay, I got you. So it's like a realm. Maybe not a realm, but kind of a similar idea. But no, I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my god. I feel like because I've been watching these dudes hat films do like an all the mods series, and I was like, I feel like I want to get into that so bad. Mag is the best choice. I'm not getting the mag skins, the fucking $90 one. I'm sorry, I spend money on this game, but that's just like fuck off. Oh my god, Xylock incarnon and Strun incarnon and Ceramic incarnon. How did we get this? How did we get this triple incarnon plus Coil Horizon? Like, seriously, way too criminal. We get 2 S tier abilities. I'm going to take Venomous Touch. Actually, no, I'm going to take Royal Wrath to start off with. And we are just going to be dominating. This is going to be incredible S tier gameplay because we have triple incarnons, folks. Are you hearing this triple incarnon gameplay? Do you even know what we're talking about right now? I think I'm going to stick with the Xylock incarnon. I love the Xylock. And I hear that Xylock Prime is coming out, so like that's gonna be like way too criminal. I don't know what the other weapon is. I hope there's 2 weapons, but I'm not sure. Salted Wound on Ceramic Dagger Incarnon is triple S tier. That's a good combo that I will just love for the rest of my life. Let's get to 6 times combo about instantly, and then we'll just be chilling. There's 7 times combo, and then we just go wild. So how do we get the kills? There's like some kill bonus where it's like kills at max charge or something. I'm not sure. Dude, you're slicing through them. Yes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. This is literally just God Complex, the game. Honestly, Warframe is part of the reason that I'm just like such a God Complex dude. Like, I'm writing a book about the fucking God Complex and basically all that shit. Am I at max rank? Is this going to fill my combo or whatever? I don't know what that upgrade is. I don't actually know what that upgrade is. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just keep using this. Too easy. I'm not even using my shield ability, which is like arguably like one of the best abilities. Elohim Green, sharing the chat, or sharing the live. Shout out Elohim Green. What is the thing that gives me built-in crit chance or built-in combo, like starting combo? Like, what is that fucking ability? Is it like is it like kills with another weapon? Is that what it is? Come on, dude. There you go. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Kills with other weapons is what builds it up. Okay, cool. So now we know. So watch this. Xylock Incarnon gameplay. Click Coil Horizon. Use the Xylock Incarnon. Use it again. Use it again. There you go. And they're all dead. And then you just wait. Maybe you hit him with a little bit of this action. And then you come over here. You click this. How many enemies are we going to group? Not enough. So we're going to do it again over here. We're going to group all of them up again. And then we're going to hit them all with the Xylock Incarnon. And they're all going to go bye-bye. In 3 shots. So it's not a one shot, but it's still pretty absurd. Now this guy is someone that I'm just going to click with the Ceramic Dagger because it does just have infinite ammo, but is still one of the most criminal. Like, I almost have all the melee incarnons. I still need to do a melee incarnon tier list. We're so close now. I mean, like, we have like 1 more week left. I need to look at the weekly rotation because we're like almost done. And I feel like it would also be a good idea to just like, well, I think because I already bought the Anku Incarnon, like I got it early so I could just have it so that I wouldn't need to wait an extra week. or actually an extra 6 weeks to do the rotation. So that's kind of the main thing. Let's use a little bit of Coil Horizon again. And then we just click, click, and click. And then we hit a little bit of 4. Maybe heal just to stay alive. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit this. Uh-oh, bad. Try that one more time. Oh, bad again. I need to hit this. There we go. And Zylock them in the face. I'll Zylock this dude in the face. Oh, now we're just back to normal form. Well, here's the thing. Like, the base form of the Zylock is also a monster for just, like, clicking heads and just turning enemies into mush. Like, it's just too brainless. Let's hit Coil Horizon. And then we're going to hit this. And another one. And too easy. I mean, we've got some life support that's, like, way out here. We got Kai sharing the live. Kai saying, what weapon is that? This is the Zylock Incarnon. Think of it like the Opticore Vandal levels of damage, but actually has an AoE of about 6 meters. So it's like really, really criminal. We're going to hit this, suck every enemy, but I'm using Coil Horizon to group every enemy first. And then I'm using the Zylock Incarnon to essentially delete them all at once. So it's like a super effective combo that I just love beyond belief. Especially for the Zylock Incarnon because it only has 12 charges. So you're kind of restricted and you're a little bit sucky on the actual ammo capacity that you get. I'm going to try and charge this before the game ends, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to charge it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to charge it. Okay. We got an excavation coming up. Absolute classic. This is wild. Yes. That's what I want to hear, Loki. To me, this is just a Wednesday. This is just fucking classic Steel Path Circuits gameplay. I mean, it's just fun as fuck. What do we get? Rising Agony. Oh my god. So it's like, if you're going to take the second level of Salted Wound, it's probably better to take Rising Agony. Because unless I'm crazy, I think you're going to get built in, like, you're going to get a more likely chance for Rising Agony to show up. We got Kai following. We got Loki sharing the live. I mean, shout out. I mean, you guys are blowing it up. This is what I want to see. Warframe. This is what you want to see. Crazy Warframe gameplay. This is what I'm all about. So it's like, whether it's Steel Path Circuits and chill, when I finish that, then it's going to be Zeramin and chill, or it's going to be Archon Hunts and chill. It's always going to be something, folks. So just stay tuned, folks. We got Loki following as well. Shout out the homies. I mean, we got new homies in the chat. That's what I'm saying. If you're here, you're with it. You're seeing it. You're like, what the fuck is going on? This dude is rocking some kind of pistol that's able to just nuke everything in one shot. And it's like, folks, stay tuned, okay? We got some real weird gameplay coming up. We got Whispers in the Walls. I'm going to be deleting everything in Whispers in the Walls. I don't know if those enemies have heads, but I'm going to be headshotting them like a motherfucker, so just stay tuned. No spoilers, but the Murmur looking sick, okay? The Murmur looking sick. The new area looking absolutely ludicrous. It's like comical, folks. Super comical. Oh, I'm using the Strun. I need to be using the Zylock, okay? I don't want to be embarrassing myself. Zylock is where it's at. This is mad satisfying. Yes, dude. Well, now I'm in the flow state, so now I can just run around and click these guys. But that's the thing. When you have a high DPS, like a high burst damage weapon, there's nothing more satisfying than high burst damage with like a big AoE. It is like comical. I should be using Strun Incarnon because it's honestly like way more criminal. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck is that? Let's just get into it. So Strun obviously a shotgun, so it's going to be weirder to charge, but Strun Incarnon way more criminal. I don't even need to use Coil Horizon. I can just click and they die. This is what I want to see, folks. The algorithm needs to be sending me to the right people. The right people will see this and be like, yo, what is going on right now? That's what I want. You know, sometimes the YouTube videos hit real nice. Sometimes they don't, but they're pretty consistent in the long run. So, shout out YouTube. I think the YouTube button has changed, so it's actually at the bottom of my profile, like under my bio and everything. Wormling's Aid is S tier. We're gonna be taking Wormling's Aid. So we got all the shinies, so now we're just literally doing an excavation. So excavations are like kind of like mobile defenses. So it'll like summon, it'll fall down, and then you just defend it. So it's pretty simple. I feel like it's honestly time for some serious like ceramic dagger gameplay, because ceramic dagger is way too much fun, way too classic. Definitely touch the right viewer. Gameplay like this is always beautiful. Yes, dude. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the good vibes in chat. I'm getting some itchiness, so you know it's like real good gameplay when it's like I'm starting to like lose a little bit of control. Okay, let's just hit some classic Strun Incarnon gameplay. I mean, Strun Incarnon is just an AoE. You got 4 meters on the AoE, so it's just a classic. I did all of these vids already. I was thinking about thoughts on Grendel Prime. Grendel Prime is going to be one of the strongest frames ever. He's going to be a triple Umbra tank. He's going to be a double buff frame because he's going to have his Stomp ability. I'm also going to build him with Roar because I'm going to be replacing his Vomit Rocket ability, whichever one that is. Also, he turns into Ball, but when he's in Ball form and you have Roar active, you're also going to be doing armor stripping and a lot of, like, a fuck ton of damage, so you're going to be just deleting everything. So Grendel is going to be the next Umbra forma, and I missed the Gift of the Lotus, which is just incredibly cringe, so it's just embarrassing as fuck. He's going to be so OP, yes, because I know that everyone loves his... Whatever ability they use for viral damage is the ability that everyone loves, but to me it's just a classic. It's just 14 hits, 14 skits, 14 tracks. I mean, come on, man. We're almost out of here. 4 seconds left. It's 7:58, but we're still cruising. We're going for longer. I feel like I need to be doing more like 2-hour plus live streams. I'm just a bastard about it. I feel like we might finish 5 tiers of gameplay before we finish the 2-hour mark, but we'll see. I think we can actually hit all 5 tiers pretty easily, but we've got some ideas in store. I do think it's like what I want to do right now is have some actual video ideas for now, and then once all of the Steel Pass circuits are done and I have all the Incarnons, then I move on to doing like, here's how to do Plains of Eidolon, and here's how to do Fortuna, and here's how to level all these different areas up, and maybe I actually do play as like a level 1 character and farm out Fortuna as a completely low mash it. Like, we play the game from start to finish. And I think maybe that, like, I don't know if that'll be during October, but we'll find out. But like, I already have the normal Bratton. I already have plans to get Vigilante armaments and to get like a multi-shot mod and a damage mod, at least a damage mod, get Serration, at least have that to start off with, and then we're pretty much fine. It's just way too classic, folks. Seriously, way too classic. Everybody has to jump across that rock, so I'm just going to kill them all as they jump over there. Obviously, I'm going to hit my 4 for bonus damage. They added Jetstream Sam to Warframe. Wait, what are you talking about? Jetstream Sam? KJ, you got me all fucked up. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Let's click this guy in the head. I need to hit this 4. I don't have enough enemies near me. Maybe I hit this. I think I can definitely click this guy's head for max charge. No. The Excalibur guy. With an AK. Oh, yeah. Jetstream Sam. Should I Google Jetstream Sam and then I'll know what you're talking about? Maybe that's maybe that'll be a secret hack. Hang on, let's just get into it in a second. But first of all, it's time that we swap. It's time that we swap. It's time. I do need to look up Jetstream Sam. Yeah. Let's do that. You've got me. You got me fucked up. Let's just put it that way, folks. I mean, chat always has me feeling some type of way. I don't know if this is the last mission, but I hope it's the last mission, because then we can look up Jetstream Sam. But yes, dude, Warframe 99. I wish I could have streamed it live. I wish I could have simul-streamed it. Way too much fun. Way too classic. Seriously, 14 hits, 14 skits. Excuse me, 14 skits, 14 tracks. I mean, the true definition of a classic. That won't make sense to anyone, but that's just how I define classics at this point. But yeah, we are very close to being done with circuits. That's what I'm trying to say right now. How hard is it? We're still doing okay, I think.
Excavator is severely damaged.
So I think we're still doing okay. We're still running at like 1:30. We got a void flood to close it out. Okay, we're good. So it's 8 o'clock. So it's like, yeah, I don't think we can go super long on the stream, but that's okay. And I do think like maybe a 2-hour stream is probably a classic for something we would love. A double up on Wormling's Aid. That's an instant classic. I love that. Let's look up Jetstream Sam. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's this dude from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Is that what it's called? Samuel Rodriguez with the Muramasa or whatever. Dude. Oh, that's so good. No, that is like, oh my god. That is, oh my, that is just so stupid. Way too good. Instant classic. You nailed it, dude. KJ, you nailed it. Seriously, too easy. Oh my god. Just comical, honestly. Like, goddamn. Here we go. Let's just get right into it, folks. We've got about a zillion damage coming in clutch right now. Like, nothing to worry about. This is the last mission, so we aren't even going to worry about the shinies. We're just going to go raw. Orb hunt. It's time for the orb hunt. Void Flood, absolute classic game mode. It's good to have another like survival style game mode that they can include in Steel Pass circuits. I see what they were doing making Void Flood. I see what their purpose is now. It's very genius. It's different than a defense. It's a little bit more unique. This is the most red I have ever seen from a melee weapon. This is the ceramic dagger, so if you're not getting red crits, it's fucking cringe on your part. So that's just basically the ceramic dagger. In a nutshell, dude. But yeah, no, this is just red crit central in general. I think I have Royal Wrath, so that's really why you're seeing red crits, because I have Royal Wrath. So if you don't have Royal Wrath on Steel Pass circuits, it's kind of embarrassing at this point. So, you know, cringe hours are in store for some people, but that is just random, you know, chance at that point. Look at these numbers, dude. Look at these numbers. And then you have the little corrosive numbers popping off. It's just so silly and goofy and wonderful and just classic. But yeah, I mean, this guy just deals a zillion damage. I mean, you're seeing it live. This is gameplay on top of gameplay right now. And we are only at the 1 hour mark. We've got a lot more gameplay in store. We've got some classic, fun missions that are just going to be way too good. So let's just get right into it. Let's come over here. Snag this. Do this a little bit. Come this way. I mean, the orb hunt is just endless. Dude, we have Kai sharing the live again. Shout out Kai. Let's come over here. Get some orbs. I mean, these orbs are meant to be pondered. Jake J07 says, where do you work at? So I work at a place called Batteries Plus Bulbs. It's like a specialty. They do like car batteries and like alarm system batteries and shit like that. And then they also do like phone repair and like watch battery replacement and shit like that. So it's like they do a lot of shit, but it's pretty classic. It's pretty classic. It's kind of fun. It's like, I don't worry about it. What was that new Warframe called? Dagoth. Dagoth. Like literally, who's that goth? Yeah, that's Dagoth. What, the goth? No, Dagoth. And it's the first Warframe to start with a D, so I guess that's classic Warframe gameplay, but you know, hilarious, super funny, super goofy. Don't worry, folks, we're almost out of here. I think this is tier 3, so we literally have 4 and 5, and that's it, and then we're just done. So, I mean, it's just way too fun. Better than my job. I work at KFC. Oh, dude, the minimum wage grind. Anyone who works minimum wage, especially like customer facing, I feel for you. I will always feel for you. It's just absolute classic. Too fun. Sevagoth and Dagoth gotta be related. I mean, yeah, dude. Goth as in like gothic, like the group of people. Like the Neogoths and the Visigoths and all that shit. I'm just glad I'm a cook. Dude, I feel it. Yeah, yeah. Stage 3 complete. Is this tier 3 or tier 4? What game? This is Warframe. So this is, you know, they just had they had their big TennoCon. They revealed a bunch of shit. They got an update coming out in October, so that's pretty classic. But, you know, it's what's not to love, folks? Seriously, what's not to love? Let's come over here. I think I have shit that I can claim. So I was thinking about doing a video about amps. So I've crafted some amps. I'm very close to doing a 777 amp. But yeah, we're going in one more time. Let's do it. Too easy. One more time. Steel Pass circuits. Where are we at? That's tier 3. Okay, we're on tier 4. We're about to get Akenbrunt. We might actually get Akenbrunt today. But then I would definitely just end the stream if we did that. Oh, we had, I think those are, is that Chinese characters? Says, hey, dude. I don't know what those means, but shout out. Let's come over here. Hey, dude. Oh, dude, the coronet. I love to see it. I mean, my horse is the coolest horse. I mean, if you don't have this combo, then you're just missing out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Inaros. Oh, Corinth. Oh my god. Keratinos. Dual Toxicist. Yes. Easy snag. Too easy. Here we go. Let's get some water. Crit hits deal an extra hit. Okay, we're taking that. Okay. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So obviously we're only using Dual Toxicist because I actually have to rank this up. This is Steel Pass Circuits. So Deviri Circuits is a new game mode where it's like a rotation based, like you get points towards your next upgrade. It's that type of shit. It's way different. It's very unique. It's very cool. But you do it so that you can unlock these incarnon weapons, which is like it's an adapter that you put on an old weapon to make it really new and fresh. Super fun. I love the idea. It's really awesome. Let's do this. Okay, too easy. Click them all. And then we just pretty much delete everything because now we have the Dual Toxicist Incarnon active with, what, 260 shots in the mag. I mean, it's absolute classic. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I can only do those review videos once a week, so it's like, fuck, dude. Never ending. Seriously, never ending. So let's come over here. Let's snag this. Grab these guys. Click them all. Click them all. Send them to hell. Really too simple. Let's come over here. Yeah, I did notice that like the Torrid Incarnon video didn't do as well as the Burst-In. So it's like I'm curious to see how the Incarnon videos do, because I'm trying to think of some ideas of like some trending topics that I can make these shorter Warframe videos about, because like they do really well. Like if I can get one to pop off, it generally pops off. So that's kind of the secret right now. Smoldering Strike, can I take that on Keratinos? I think I can. So that's something that I will snag. Let's do that. Smoldering Strike, yes, that's the best choice. Okay, let's do it. And then it's pretty much just Dual Toxicist and Keratinos gameplay. And you know, Keratinos has a really strong heavy attack, but it's not necessarily that you have to use it all the time. Like the standing combo for the claws is usually pretty good, so do not worry about it. I don't know why I'm moving so slow, but it's kind of weird, and it's fucking with me a little bit. Just a little bit. Do not like it. Okay, let's come over here. No, don't like that. Let's come over here. I think I got all the shinies. Yeah, I got 3 upgrades. Okay, cool. Alright, there's C and D. Let's come over here. So yeah, I mean, it's like dude, you get to see some really cool weapons. This is what I love. I'm gonna have to play this mode. Yes, absolutely. It functions really well as like a true arcade mode. The big thing is like you have random gear. So you have random warframes and weapons, and then you get these like random bonuses. So you'll get like a lot of melee bonuses, but then you'll definitely get a lot of stuff that's just all around really useful. So it's like, do not worry about it. You're gonna get really strong really fast, pretty much with any weapon in the game. Like most weapons are pretty strong. Do not worry about it. And you can also do it with other people. That works pretty well too. But I like doing it solo. I think it's really fun. So we're gonna come over here. So it's like you get the idea pretty quick. Most missions in Steel Pass Circuits are really easy. There's a few that are a little bit more stressful, but it's like for the most part you do not have to worry about like failing missions or like not being able to do it. Like for the most part you can pretty much do every mission in Steel Pass Circuits as long as you have like a decent warframe or a decent weapon. That's the main gameplay that you have to worry about. So it's like, yeah, like come over here. Dude, here's the thing. It's like we hit 3,800 followers, and then now I'm already at 3,847. It's like, god damn, it's just too good. I appreciate it, guys. I mean, 4,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but it's like I'm almost halfway to like the only goal that really matters on this platform, at least to me, which is like being able to actually have like playlists active. So I can just make whatever content I want and then have it all in a playlist. Like I have yet to have a video like really blow up where I get a huge insane amount of followers. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's been slow going, but so far it's still pretty good. I'm not super worried about it. Let's just come over here. Would it get fleet-footed? I'll take it, whatever. Too easy. Snag a couple shinies and then we're good. How can I make my Thermal Sunder Harrow Steel Path worthy? Thermal Sunder Harrow. I don't know. Well, Thermal Sunder is an armor strip. So as long as your Harrow has decent like shield capabilities, you're going to be pretty much fine. You are a recipe for popularity. You are clear, concise, and don't put Thermal Sunder on Harrow. Yeah, I don't use Thermal Sunder on Harrow. I use Pillage instead of his 1 because it's a better shield recharge ability. Elohim Green sharing the live again. Shout out Elohim Green. I use Pillage instead of his 1. But yeah, I don't use Thermal Sunder. I don't really use Thermal Sunder for a lot of Warframes. But yeah, I mean it's like it's really just getting a huge crit chance buff from your 4. And also having an insane fire rate buff and basically being invincible from your 2. So it's like, as long as you can get that like 2-minute duration on your 2, you're pretty much fine. I wish Warframe had some actual challenging content. Can't stand how easy the game is. I feel that, dude. For me, the hardest content is Conjunction Survival because every 5 minutes you get the you get the what's it called? You get a sentient, you get an acolyte, and then you also get the Thrax enemy. So it's like you have this challenge of like failing the mission from running out of oxygen and also failing the mission from dying a lot and then running out of oxygen after that. So it's like it's very annoying. It's not like difficult in the traditional sense where it's like enemies take a lot of damage and they're actually like hard to fight, but it's like, yeah, I think for the most part that's more like a testament to like how good players have become at this game. Like it's such an easy game to get a hold of and to be really strong in that it's like, especially with the helmet system, you're going to be insanely strong and you're going to be able to do like basically whatever build you want. Like I basically only play solo. Need some content where CC, debuff, buff, tank characters are mandatory. Make Warframe synergies meaningful. I feel that, but like I feel like that's like more like raid type gameplay. And I think raid type gameplay is a whole nother can of worms in and of itself. But I think, yeah, that would be really awesome. Like some true, and I do think like Archon hunts are kind of like that, but not totally like that. But I think there could also be like some type of raid gameplay on top of the Archon hunt that's like even crazier. and does require like actual team, like you need to be in a team to actually complete it. Because like even the Archon hunt, I can now do the boss fight solo. I don't even need other people. The one challenging for me is the one that either gives you a buff or a bad thing. Oh yeah. I think that would be good. Yeah, just put in Soulframe. I mean Deviri is kind of like that. Like Deviri is like the melee gameplay, like completely different. Steelpath Deviri is pretty hard, but I do love it. I'm actually a lot better at Steelpath Deviri than I thought I was. When I was playing it over again, I was just kind of destroying Steelpath Deviri, and I was like telling people, "Oh, don't do Steelpath Deviri," and I was like, "No, do it a couple times, and you'll get the hang of it, and then you can pretty much handle it." And then you get 5 extra Steel Essence. It's not like, or you get 5 extra Pathos Clamps. It's not that hard. I can't wait for Soulframe. Yeah, dude, watching that demo was really awesome. I did think it looked really, really good. I was more excited for it than I've kind of ever been. Because like the first demo that they showed wasn't really crazy cool, but this demo really was. And so like the whole format that they build their game off of, I'm really curious to see how they put it into Soulframe and do a free to play game that is like a Souls-like, that is 3D and has 3D mechanics and has the deflect and the dodge mechanics and all that shit. Because the dodge looked really good. I like that. Steelpath Deviri is hard before the first 2 proclamations or whatever. Oh yeah, the first 2 decrees. Yeah, I feel that. If you can get some good decrees, then you're pretty much okay. But I mean, that goes for pretty much a lot of shit. I mean, yeah. I think there needs to be a more raid style gameplay. Like I hope that Whispers in the Wall isn't like Deviri, where it's going to give you a whole new game mode that's just like completely different. I want something that's more of like what we're used to. You ever play Outriders? No, but I know it's like kind of, well, it's not super similar to Warframe, but it's kind of like a similar vibe where it's like a looter shooter. I guess maybe similar vibes. I'm not quite sure. I do think tier 4 will be the last tier for us because it is 820. But we might stick around for a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely classic. Let's come over here. Do this. Click this. Okay. And then we do this, and now we're active. Okay. And now we can just pretty much clear out everybody without any worries. We have all the power cells. We're pretty much good. That game had a good challenge balance. Yeah. Bro, if you're that bored, play another game. I mean, yeah, that's literally what Dan did. I mean, Daniel Reyes, that's what he did. He's playing another game. He's playing Outriders. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like I've been playing Elden Ring a lot. I've been playing Tanuki Sunset a lot. I've been playing all these roguelikes a lot because they're just so much fun. But, you know, that's just how it goes, folks. That's just absolutely classic. Alright, and then we come over here. And then this is just really way too easy. Alright, and then I'm going to come this way, and oh, my shit is dead. My shit is dead, because I was just fucking around and not doing what I was supposed to. I mean, absolutely classic. That's just the gameplay that you want to see. I think I know the only thing I really need to do is collect all the Tenet Liches and Kuva Liches. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. Wholeheartedly. I mean, those weapons are absurdly strong, and if you can get them, then you're pretty much set. Like, a lot of those weapons will just carry you, and they're just so absurd that I just absolutely love them. Like, they're so much fun. I mean, they're classics. But yeah, I mean, it's super fun. Did MR 0 to 16 in 2 days of in-game time, then got bored of the content. I main Apex, but it's bad right now. Yeah, I feel it. I mean, but the real gameplay is like the MR 16 to 30, like, because that's like way more weapons. Like, you're basically collecting every weapon in the game. You're getting every Warframe in the game. Like, that's the true gameplay. Because I think if you're just collecting, like, you're like, oh, I have 3 builds and I have 4 Warframes that I swap between depending on what I'm actually playing. It's like, yeah, you can definitely do that, but it's like, that's not how I play. I think there's more shit out there to play. I have Tenet Archiplasma and Kuva Nucor, really, that's all I need. But I want all the ephemeras. Yeah, I feel it. And that's the thing. It's like, you can kind of play for whatever you want. There's a lot of different classic game modes for you to do. There's a lot of really fun shit. Oh my god, this thing is just getting deleted. Fuck off. I hate this game mode. I hate excavation so much. Because it's like, yes, you're not going to fail it, but also it's just so annoying. It's just getting deleted like almost instantly. You're just constantly having to activate more excavators and move the power cells. It's like, fuck off. But yeah, no, like Aaron and Dan have the right ideas. You can basically just get... I'd love to pick up Remnant 2. Oh, dude, I want Remnant to be good so bad, but it's like, I think to go back and forth between like long range and close range is always so difficult for me, because what I love about a Souls-like is you have to be in close range to really succeed. Like, it's the Souls game is the dance between needing to be far away to be safe and needing to be up close to deal damage. But in Remnant, it's like you're basically just running away at all times because you have a fucking gun. You don't have like a melee weapon. You're not really going up close unless you build for melee. But it's like, because of that, it just kind of changes the gameplay, and I've always kind of gone back and forth about whether I actually want to play it or not. You know, it's just kind of classic though. It's a really awesome game. I think you should play it. I think anyone should give it a shot, because it's still like a very fun, like Souls-like style game with like the very crazy storytelling and all that shit. I mean, it's super fun. The Souls series is in my top 3 faves of all time. Bloodborne was my fave. Oh, dude, I need a PS5 just so I can play Bloodborne. That's literally the only reason that I want a PS5. Literally it. That's it. No other reason. And what I've thought about is like, I don't know, like I want the PS5 to be like, I don't even know. It would just be so annoying to wire up, but I feel like I could make it work. I have a couple ideas about how I think it would look, but I think I know the basic gist of it. I would essentially wire up my PS5 like it's a Switch, because right now I have my Switch wired up to my PC where it'll like stream to my PC, and then I can output the capture from there, so it's all built into the PC and I don't have to worry about having an extra capture card or anything like that. So I've got some plans, folks. I've got some secret ideas. Worth it, TBH. The music and video design, the weapons, the bosses, the lore hit all the checkboxes. Yeah, dude, I feel it. Also, do you have a Chroma Prime build? Yeah, I could just share a Chroma Prime build. Also, folks, I mean, well, I guess I should talk about the games that are coming up this week. I mean, let's see. So Friday's game is Children of Morta. I'm really bad at Children of Morta, but it's a really awesome game. Children of Morta is a classic. We also have on Monday, we have Loot River going up, and Loot River really does feel like a Souls-like, even though it's a top-down isometric style game. And then, of course, next Wednesday, next stream day, we have Going Under going up. And so Going Under is an absolute classic. That's from Aggro Crab. Aggro Crab is here in Seattle. It's a really fun kind of, you know, it's a weird fun trait that we have in common, but you know, Going Under is an absolute classic. Your weapons break just like in Zelda, so it's really fun. But yeah, Children of Morta, I mean, it's got that whole story aesthetic. It's very cool and kind of serious a little bit, and I just think it's so much fun. So seriously, it's a classic. I also want to say we had High sent a rose, so shout out High for sending the rose. Let's come over here and do this pretty easily. Rising Agony, easy snag. Rising Agony, that's an easy snaggany. Yeah, we're at 824, so this is going to be the last episode for you. This is going to be the last level. So I hope this is the last run that we have to do. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's going to be too easy. But I mean, once we get the Ack and Brunt, then we're just chilling. We don't have to worry about anything else. I'm waiting for them to drop the price of the Mega Man Battle Network series. Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. Dude, if you like Mega Man, there's this game called 30XX or 20XX also. That's like it's like a roguelike version of Mega Man, and it has like procedurally generated levels that actually have like traps that are kind of crazy and cool. So I highly recommend that game. It's really fun. And it is like true to form. It does feel a lot like Mega Man. Like, I love the whole aesthetic. I think it's super, super fun to play. But yeah, I mean, like, that's always been my thing with roguelikes, is like, there's a bunch of roguelikes that are essentially just spiritual successors, clones, whatever you want to say. How do you move so fast? How do I love so fast also? I mean, I do love fast, but yeah, I move so fast. I don't know. I have a speed boost, so I roll faster than usual. I roll faster than normal frames because I have a pistol mod that makes me roll fast. So that's probably what you're looking at right now, but yeah, that's the main thing for why I move so fast. Fully torqued and ready to go. Let's hit this, and then we're gonna zuckle all these fools up. So here's my strategy. I do think I will actually build a streaming PC. I think when I move out, I'm actually going to build a streaming PC. And it's going to be like way too clutch. And I have some ideas about how I could build a streaming PC right now and make it work, but I do think I need a little bit more space, and I don't know where I would put the streaming PC necessarily. But I think it's a cool idea to kind of put all that stuff on a separate box. But I do think it'll just take up too much space, and that's why I don't want to do a streaming PC. Because it is just annoying in the end, and it takes up a lot of space. TikTok, your main platform. I'm also on YouTube. I have YouTube videos going up on Saturdays. Those are like short kind of 3-minute weapon reviews. Like right now I'm doing incarnon primaries. So you can go to my profile and check that shit out. I've been grinding that shit for a while. I only have like 260 subscribers, so definitely go hit the subscribe button. So, you know, if you're willing to support, I really appreciate it. Let's click some heads. What are you guys saying? It's more RPG with battle encounters. What frame is that? This is Inaros Prime, and I have Inaros with Coil Horizon, which is no Twitch for a reason. I don't know. I think for me, I've always been like, I want my videos to be more like records. Like I want to actually have my videos be about something. And right now I'm not big enough on either platform for it to make sense for me to divert myself to a third platform. Because I'm already uploading YouTube shorts on YouTube. And I'm also uploading now like Warframe shorts on YouTube. So it's like, I feel like diversifying to a third platform is just too much work for me. It's just like, come on, man. Be reasonable. Send everybody to YouTube right now. And it's like with YouTube, I'm actually like, if I can grind it out and make it work and get some decent watch time. So it's like, definitely go watch the streams on YouTube. Go watch the VOD, please. You know, obviously that's a little bit beggy, but I appreciate the support. But, you know, go watch the Burstin Incarnon review and the Torrid Incarnon review. Because, you know, if I can get partner on YouTube, then it's like, I have no reason to go to Twitch, and I can pretty much just stay there. I play Warframe because of the dopamine, seeing big red numbers. Just makes my brain happy. I mean, dude, don't we all? I mean, isn't that why we love it? Because it's a fucking god complex of the game. I mean, it's just way too classic. Did I miss somebody following? Oh, we had Void follow. I did miss that. What's your opinion on heavy melee weapons? Like, I think there are a lot of melee weapons that are basically only heavy attack weapons, like the rapier, the dagger is kind of like that. There's a lot of them that are kind of like that. So it's a weird build, but it's still really, really fun. It's still something that I absolutely love. Like the Korufel is just a monster. The Korufel is way too strong. Just too much fun. Let's just clear all these guys out. Too easy. Seriously, too easy. We got 16 seconds left, so it's just nothing to worry about. I don't know if this is the last one. It might be the last one. I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out. I mean, we're almost done. We're basically out of here. I mean, it's not something you need to worry about, so just hang tight, folks. We're basically done. Boom, we're out of here. Exterminate. Oh, we're out of here. No, we're done. Okay. 8:30. Quick stream. Nice and simple. We had some decent viewership on YouTube, so shout out YouTube. Dude, I appreciate Kai for sharing the live. We got Void following. So we got 4 followers on TikTok. Shout out. Yeah, we're about to close it out. Shout out YouTube. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I cut my hair a little bit shorter today. I love it. It feels good. So shout out YouTube. You guys have been great. I'm out of here. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.